The year is 2020, and the presidential election is on the horizon for November. Domestic terrorists and international terrorists threaten our country's well-being in different ways, but with similar destructive agendas. This is the backdrop for my newest novel, The 2020 Players. Looking the better part of a decade into the future requires some insight into what might transpire in the years between now and then. And it also requires some very specific answers to some very specific questions. Just a few of the questions that I try to answer in the 2020 Players are these. What exactly happens on July 4th, 2017? Can a third-party candidate actually have a fair shot at becoming President of the United States? Will there be a female president anytime soon? How will the United States deal with the rapid erosion of our middle class? What will the 28th and 29th Amendments to the United States Constitution entail? Is the United States ready for its first gay president since James Buchanan? Will dictator dominoes in the Middle East lead to theocratic unification and sovereignty? How long will the United States remain dependent upon others for its energy sources? When and where will the next major terrorist attack be attempted? Will Puerto Rico become the 51st state? Will post-Castro Cuba embrace capitalism and/or democracy? How will the Hispanic vote impact the 2020 presidential election? How much of the population will be able to vote via the internet in 2020? How will the United States and China evolve its relationship? Does the media's role in the political process expand or contract over the ensuing years? And of course, what is the role of the United States military in the 21st century? What is the United States' new manifest destiny? And finally, what impact will space exploration have on globalization? Hello, I'm Jim Lynch, and thanks for your interest in my novels. I've enjoyed all of the feedback that I've been getting on the 2020 Players, and I'd like to simply answer the two most common questions that I get when I'm doing some of the promotional radio programs. The first question is, why did I write the 2020 Players? Well, like most novelists, my primary motivation was to create an entertaining story that my readers would enjoy. The characters, or as I refer to them in my novels, the players, are what most people find interesting, entertaining, and hopefully even fascinating. However, I also have a strong interest in our political process and what is right and wrong about it. So I took the opportunity to look a short distance into the future and created a story that I believe will approximate our future reality. And I had an awful lot of fun prognosticating the way events might unfold. I had to roll the clock forward and take a look at how I believe certain challenges and opportunities might come about. Of course, the future holds a lot of unknown events, and if we could truly predict the future with a high degree of accuracy, we would certainly be better prepared for the world that awaits us. The other question that I'm commonly asked is whether or not I had a political agenda in writing the 2020 Players. My answer is pretty straightforward. I am, and always have been, a staunchly independent voter. I have a strong distaste for partisan party politics. I'm often disgusted by the way our legislators put party unity ahead of voting for what they believe is best for our country. So in a sense, you might say that there's a political agenda, and it is to treat my readers to a vision of a political future that has stripped out a lot of the partisan party politics. I am the eternal optimist, so I do believe that we can get past the current political climate of repetitive hostility and venomous dialogue amongst our elected leaders. After all, we are all Americans, and we've got a lot that needs to get done. So thanks once again for your interest in my novels, and please visit me on my website at www.2020players.com. My next novel, The Spirituality Players, will be published in November of 2012. Thanks again.